Story you've had where it's just like you couldn't believe the promoter was so good? Give me the worst promoter story that you had.
Well, the worst one, and I don't even remember the name of the promoter, and that's a good thing, but it was somewhere like Rapid City, South Dakota, and the next day on the bus, I had to break it to the band, because I think we were taking either a bus or a limo from that town to the next town. We didn't get paid that night. In other words, the promoter literally disappeared. I never heard from him since. I guess we got a deposit from the agency because that's how the shows were booked at that time. But that promoter was a deadbeat. I would say that we had a lot of these stories on one scale or another. Probably even worse than that was in Brazil, which took up a whole chapter in my book, so I don't want to belabor it, but basically the promoter defaulted on part of his payment to the band at the end of the tour and took the control of the equipment. We couldn't leave the country, and the day that we were literally in the hotel lobby waiting to go to the airport, he was literally begging me to get the band to stay and do one more show so he could afford to give back the money he owed us, and then he would release control of the equipment that he had in the warehouse at that time. So those are two of the worst promoter stories. As far as most of our promoters were actually very good. I mean, we worked for many years with Jules Belkin in the Midwest and Cleveland, and people like Jack Boyle and Cecil Corp in the South, and they were very reliable promoters. And even when the chips were down, they paid up, and we didn't have problems with it.
Do you miss being on